$500 with the winning team school, receiving $200, each of the other schools $150. When we have playoff matches among the first round winners, the Giant scholarships total $1,000. The winning team school receives $400. Each of the other schools receives $300. Giant never selects the individual scholarship recipients, but leaves that choice to the high schools. I want you to take a look at our It's Academic T-shirt. I'm pretty sure we have some pictures of that. Anyway, there it is. What's the longest-running quiz show on TV? Well, it's revealed on the other side. It's Academic, and each of our contestants will receive the It's Academic T-shirt. Now, getting into the second round, each question here is answered correctly is worth 10 points to the team, and I select the team to answer whose light is on first. At least whose light stays on as I look up from asking the question. Here's number one. In 1937, Alvarez Moreno designed this poster. You'll see it, which was, there I am, which was aimed at recruiting soldiers in what Civil War? Whose event, all right, the light up is Northwestern.
Spanish.
Spanish Civil War. Although it widens as it empties into the Chesapeake Bay, what major river shown here, Churchill?
Susquehanna.
That's right. It is appropriate that this blueprint includes an underground vault, since the plan is part of what Wall Street financial building, Churchill?
New York, Federal Reserve Bank of New York.
No, the Stock Exchange, 10 points down. In a circle with the center at O, how many degrees are there in angle TMO, Churchill?
140. 140.
No, the answer is 20. If arc MT equals 140, 20 is the answer, 10 down. The airborne ancestors of this young hawk might have watched Charles Darwin, since these birds live only on what Pacific Northwest?
The Galapagos Islands?
That's right, Galapagos. This map depicts New Amsterdam at the time it became New York in 1664. What peg-leg Dutch governor, Northwest?
Peter Stuyvesant?
Peter Stuyvesant is right. Here is a forest outside Athens, the sylvan setting specified, for what Shakespeare comedy in which we meet Churchill?
Midsummer Night's Dream.
That's exactly right. This biblical scene shows the patriarch Isaac tricked into blessing what younger son, Northwest?
Jacob.
That's right, Jacob. This is a view of San Francisco Bay during the gold rush. As there was then no Panama Canal, most of these ships had reached California by sailing around what Cape, or Mount Vernon?
Horn.
Cape Horn is right. Here is the coronation of Francis King Charles VII. Before being crowned, Charles had already reigned for 7 years, using what title traditionally held by the Crown Prince of France? Or at Northwestern?
Dauphin.
That's right, Dauphin. The painting on this ancient Greek vase shows Hercules completing one of his labors by returning to Earth. All right, Northwestern.
Cerberus.
That's right. Now, that's the end of the legal round. We're going to keep it going with the very fast category round. Once again, direct competition. 10 up for a right answer, but now 20 points off for a wrong answer, so be careful. This category round keeps bringing us back to our starting point, since it is a geographical list of places whose names all begin and end with the letter A. Please identify the following A-initialed places. Here's number 1. Here we go, capital of Georgia, Churchill.
Atlanta.
That's right. Now, the largest continent, Churchill.
Asia.
Right. A province in Canada, Churchill.
Alberta.
Right. All right. Egyptian city, Mount Vernon.
Alexandria.
That's right, your old hometown. Here's tiny country, Churchill.
Andorra.
That's right. Northernmost state, Churchill.
Alaska.
Right. The city in India, Mount Vernon. Agra is the answer, 20 down. Now, the small Balkan country, Churchill.
Albania.
That's right. The large African country, Mount Vernon. Angola, 20 down. Now, the Gulf at the top of the Red Sea, Churchill. Aqaba, 20 down. Now, the capital of Turkey, Churchill.
Ankara.
Ankara, that's right. Now, the Moorish fortress, Churchill.
Alhambra.
Quickly.
Alhambra.
That's right. That's the end of the category round. It's done.
The freshest, you take the finest ingredients and make it yourself. Like our bakers at Giant's own bakery, who put special care into every batch of delicious rolls, breads, pastries, cookies, pies, and cakes.
We bake it ourselves to bring you oven-fresh goodness every day.
Quality you can count on, value you can trust. From Giant, the people who care.
The Pants Corral with Levi's. for guys, gals, and kids. Levi's cords for students. Color, style, quality. At the Pants Corral. Levi's cords for guys. Selection, fit. Levi's for guys, gals, and kids. At the Pants Corral.
Thank you very much, everybody, and thank you, ladies of the ensemble, for your fine entertainment here at halftime. Welcome back as we continue in our first game of the 1983 season. Now I introduce the faculty advisors, the coaches, who select and prepare the young people whom you see each week. We also give you the score. The team from Winston, Churchill in Potomac has 180 and a tie for first place. Their faculty advisor, Ms. Sharon Dybel. Thank you very much for traveling today. The team from Mount Vernon in Alexandria has 80 points now, and assisting the coaching of this team, Jason Long, who was on the team in 79 and 80, now at the University of Chicago, and their faculty advisor, Ms. Eleanor Landgrave. Ms. Landgrave, thank you very much. And the team from Northwestern in Hyattsville also has a part of that lead. They have 180. Their faculty advisors, Ms. Lynn Ann Rudert, Mr. Michael Warshaw. Thank you very much. All right, now in our third round, each question answered correctly is worth 20 points to the team. However, 20 points deducted for a wrong answer. If they get 10 questions in a row answered correctly, that's good for a 25-point bonus. You'll be able to tell that by looking at the lights below the team's name. If they're on 10 in a row, 25-point bonus. All right, Churchill, it's your turn in this round, so Mount Vernon select, please. Erin, which one?
2.
All right, see what it does here now. For Marty, Julia, and Paul from Winston Churchill in Potomac. The scientist Galileo was the most famous native of what Italian city, whose most famous tourist attraction is a leaning tower?
Pisa.
That's right. Santa Catalina is an island off California, but the Catalina Mountains are located near Tucson in what state adjoining California?
Arizona.
Right. Patriotic Americans have preserved wood from the British warship HMS Minden because it was aboard this vessel that what patriotic verses were written.
Star Spangled Banner.
That's right, Star Spangled Banner. Now look at the monitor, please. What is the product of the terms shown on the monitor?
T to the 2x.
That's right. Now, next one is this. Many jobs that were once important have become obsolete these days, including what once official post associated with the fictional characters Touchstone, Festa, and Yorick.
Pass.
Are 10 down on that one. Choice taxonomy is a technique of classifying plants and animals. Which of the following classes contains the most species? Insecta, Mammalia, Crustacea?
Insecta.
That's right. Listen to the music now. All right, you're listening to a march from the inauguration of what first one-term president, the only one of our first 5 chief executives who was not from Virginia.
Monroe.
No, it was President John Adams, the President John Adams march, so that's 20 points down. If by weight, 1 part alcohol is mixed with 19 parts water, what percentage of the solution is water?
95%.
That's right. We're a friend to discuss the role of the elect. Not enough there, so Churchill has 270 after its part of the run. 270. All right, it's the turn for Mount Vernon High School, Fairfax County school system. Will you please, Jane, take a, pick one out for
One.
me, all right? Oh, wait, we had one past question. I didn't do that. We had one past question. Nobody wanted that one? Jester or fool was the answer about Touchstone, Festa, and Yorick. So you pick number 1 for Mount Vernon. All right, Mary, Aaron, and David. Here you go. Although hundreds of miles apart, both Venice and Amsterdam are characterized by what kind of artificial waterways that make bridges and boats part of their life?
Canals.
That's right. Amos Kendall and Duff Green were not chefs, but their help in cooking up Andrew Jackson's policies earned them a place in what unofficial advisory
Kitchen
body?
cabinet.
Kitchen cabinet. The Canadian city now called Winnipeg began as a small fort, sharing what same name with a large British fortress at the entrance to the Mediterranean.
Pass.
Are 10 down there, and we'll bring that back later. Now, on the monitor, what is the characteristic of the expression shown? How about that? Anybody have that? Are you passing that?
8 minus 10.
That's right, or -2, that's good. Although his mother's name was Pasiphae, no one could pacify what bull-headed inhabitant of the Cretan